Thursday the 27th of April, and what a nice day we've had so far. For all you Manny haters out there, we can start with him just to get him out of the way, but of course we had more excuses. We even had another video at 2 a.m. last night or this morning, and then another little announcement that's readable. So let me get into that, and I usually tell you the date right off the bat because I've been on things that have live chats, and I've listened to them for like an hour, and I'm like, he's starting to say stuff that he said yesterday. Anyway, so I always want to make sure you know that it's the day that you're listening up here. Since I do put one out every day, I want you to know what date it is right away. Anyway, yeah, I'll tack this one on the end. As you can see, watch video below, blah, blah, blah. So it's 9 minutes, 50 seconds. That'll be at the end of the video. But then later on at 9:29 a.m., he says, morning. So apparently he got some rest. Says, once Mixer dishes out funds into wallets, we will start sending out refunds. He explains the whole Mixer thing in the video a couple of times over. We will get this done. Be expecting for refunds to start going out by the end of today, PST time. I know many of you are tired of waiting, and I am also ready to get this all done. I will notify everyone here in announcements once we start sending out refunds. And that is the last one we got. 9:30, and it is 11:50. So yeah, a couple hours later, nothing yet. We'll be looking for another update. Hopefully sooner than midnight. He's like a night owl or something. I don't know if he sleeps all day or what, but he's up all night long and screws up everybody's sleeping. Last night, yeah, I waited up till midnight to see if he would do anything, and he didn't. So I just went to sleep. But moving on. So crypto program. There was a question about the Dune.com and about like what it looked like. So here I'm gonna just refresh. I think it doesn't update that often. So this morning when I got in, yeah, it's still the same as this morning when I got in. So it's not like it updates too quickly, but at least it has today's information, maybe halfway through the morning or something. So total deposits, wallet balance, usually it's about $500,000. Now it's getting up to the point where he's going to take a withdrawal again. And when I say he, I'm hoping it's the mysterious advertisement group behind him. 259 days, 7,000 some odd wallets. So this first graph is right here, the crypto program inflow, outflow. I mean, this is just going up consistently the whole time. As far as wallet balance, it's going higher and higher, and total deposits and total withdrawals. But then this gray bars here are the withdrawals and the inflow and the outflow. So the inflow is blue. So let's just look at yesterday, since it's a complete day. Yesterday there was 463,000 outflow going out to wallets and paying people, and there was almost $1 million inflow. And the day before that, 561 and 813 inflow. So it's still on a pretty darn good, what is that, a 45-degree angle, which is wonderful. These big withdrawals were hoping, it's like weekly here, every week they trying, hoping it's you know, that mysterious group again taking out money to put into the advertising portion of this. I would love to see, you know, these inflows. I would love to see what, if there's a portion of this that is coming from those advertisers. That'd be nice to know. These are the different days and the inflow outflows, and it shows right here like the different, the bar for gray is whether it's negative or not, or the outflows. So outflows are right here, and this one of course was when he took out a bunch of money for advertisement. I'm just going to say that. And then the wallet balance over here. So it's like it starts to grow and grow and grow, and once it gets so large, there's a big withdrawal. So it's almost like every time it's pretty close to a million, over a million, getting close to 2 million, there'll be a withdrawal. And that's what these big purple lines are. And these are the total deposits that are keep growing. So far today, you know, this is of course the morning payout. He probably paid out a bunch of people, and that's what's come in so far, and that's just in the morning. Tomorrow we'll probably see more green than red, because that shouldn't be, there shouldn't be any more payouts. Usually it's not. Okay, let's go down to, that's the next one, crypto program, new wallets. These are all new wallets, and this yellow line just keeps going up. Yesterday there was 68 new wallets, 59 new wallets, 30 so far today. So those are going up. And this is, you know, of course the wallet balance, and so it's like a heartbeat thing, but whenever it gets too high, they withdraw for advertising. These are getting a little smaller, huh? Those were, wow, that was quite the month and a half. No, that's a month. Sheesh. Wallet activities. So these are all the dev wallets. And here's the top dog. I imagine that's Jamsey. He's the number one. The dev Ed used to be number one, but looks like he took out $200,000. And he's got 74% ROI by taking out $199,000. Of course, these are all zeros, so that's not including the interest that we're earning over the months and months and months, because I'm sure many people have ROI'd. Anyway, so that's just from, oops, strict withdrawing, probably canceling packages or something. He's withdrawing. And it doesn't say when that was, so that'd been nice to know. Anyway, that's the dune. As far as this angle, it's still projecting higher and going crazy. I mean, yeah, these little tiny ones down here, but it's growing and it's staying, you know, and it's even getting higher. I don't know if this is like, I'm pretty sure it is, but it's, this whole part right here could be the whole European trip that he's on. He's going to be out there for 2 more months. So there you go. If I do get money from Manny, I mean, I might put more in. I definitely ROI'd, so I might put enough in to keep it to where I'm balanced or level, to where I have just as much in as I've taken out. But then I'll, you know, be buying maybe 40 more packages or something, and then it'll I'll just let it grow from there, let it keep going. But I am taking the money from crypto program and putting it into Solaroad. So Solaroad, look, that's already 119. It went up 12% one day, almost 12.5% there. Went from what is it, 106 to 119. Hot diggity dang. So I did get another, so my, like 11:30 my time is when I got my daily pop. And so I wonder if when it said 2:30 every day, it was like that AST time that Manny kept shoving down our throats. So Atlantic Central Time, or Atlantic Standard Time. That would make sense. 2:30 there would be 11:30 here, I guess. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and do more staking. So I'm going to go to mining SOD. So I'm gonna add, I think I have like 38 bucks in there, max out, confirm, sign for it, boom, 64 in there. Oh, and so this right here, I think yesterday I did it a few hours from now, so it's not quite 24 hours. So I was talking, let's see, so this is my experiment, of course, that it was going to be 0.36 SOD coins a day, but of course it's $100 a coin, so I was supposed to times that by 100. So instead of 0.36, it's going to be 0.0036, so it's going to be a lot longer to actually get a complete coin. So we'll just keep going that way and try and get to that magical 1 SOD coin. This ticked like once every 25 seconds. And now I don't know what that is. It's ticking every, oh, it ticked again right there. So that was about maybe 10 seconds. So that made it to where it's almost 2.5 times the ticker from yesterday. So hopefully we'll see some profits there. And my upline there, the DeFi guys, that's who I signed under, and he just did a withdrawal for like $13,000 of, he went from A coin, he sold it into USD. So if you go to balance, you can do withdrawals here. You do your swap first, so you swap your A coin to USD, and then you do a withdrawal, and then you just crank it out to your wallet. So that was good to see that he showed it in his wallet that it went in there. I think he put in like, I don't know, $60,000 or something a week ago, and so he's cranking on the money there. Another thing that I thought about, since they do that upline and downline 8% payoff there, it'd be kind of cool that, you know, how stacking's like illegal and, you know, well, looked down upon. There's no law, I guess, but if the devs say you can't do it, then you don't do it. But on this one, with the 8% payoff up and down, I mean, you can definitely get into the project, and let's just say you put $5,000 in, and then you wanted to get your spouse or your son or whoever, your friend, and if it's just you, then you both actually get the full 8%. It's not like split up between anybody, because you're not getting a bunch of people to join your group. So that's kind of cool. If you both put in $5,000, you know, times 0.012, which is what you're earning every day, would be $60 a day, and 8% of that earnings is $5. So $5 a day is what you'd be earning off of each other, and so that's $10. So anyway, kind of a something to think about there. Like if you're not someone that wants to get a group together, a bunch of friends or relatives or whoever, and if it's just one other person that you can invite, they would be getting the whole 8% commission payment upline and downline. So that's kind of cool. Anyway, something to think about. Someone in the comments said that it reminds them of AMD Zone or AMZ Doge, and I wasn't involved in that one, so I have no clue. So just, you know, like I always say every video, just make sure it's risk capital, and make sure that you ROI as fast as possible. So it'll take the stress off once you ROI, and then you can just play with house money. Anyway, I'll definitely put much more in here if Manny comes through. We're always waiting for that geek. And with Manny's video being about 10 minutes, I will leave it to him to finish us off. Here's Manny. Talk to you tomorrow. Bye.
All right, everyone, it's currently 12:38 a.m. in the morning right now, Pacific time. Okay, this video is pertaining to obviously PGV and then also GemBot. So again, we're just focusing on getting the refunds done. That was supposed to be the plan, to get the refunds done by the end of the day. I told everybody there wouldn't be any more deadlines, but we're gonna go ahead and talk in this video. So I put out a announcement earlier in the PGV group that I created for Discord, the Discord group, that we're gonna be sending out the refunds between 9 and 11 p.m. Okay, Pacific time. Well, obviously that wasn't able to happen, so then I went in and basically put out another announcement, which I also put on the website, saying that we should be at a good to go between 10 and 11 p.m. Pacific time, and that didn't happen. All right, so let me explain to everybody something. All right, and I talked about this in prior videos. There was 2 wallets that got blacklisted. All right, and this was due to individuals going and reporting the wallets, and then backtracking, I guess, the transactions and reporting to these different exchanges, these different wallets, right? And that caused a lot of issues for me. And it only delayed the process more. I mean, I don't understand how anyone can expect that I'm going to go and be able to refund everyone if a lot of these people out here are just reporting reporting wallets, reporting to different exchanges. I mean, how can those people expect that I'm going to be able to get this done if those things are happening? So that obviously caused a lot of headache for me, and it caused a lot of delay, and it caused me to have to it caused a lot of more work on me and a lot more strain on me to try to, get things done because of that. So because of that, what happened, and again, I talked about that in prior videos, so no one can say I didn't talk about this. I told everybody that what happened with the 2 wallets getting blacklisted. All right. Now, because of that happening, what I did is I used what we call a mixer. Okay. Now, what a mixer does is a mixer basically, and I'll just show you all real quick. All right. What a mixer does is you have crypto in one wallet, okay? And this is another thing. People say because they can't track or they can't see the wallets or where the funds are at that they're not there. Speculation is all that is, okay? It is not factual information, all right? Just because you can't find the wallet or because you can't track it doesn't mean that it's not there. Doesn't mean that the funds aren't there. Okay, that is pure speculation and pure opinion based. All right. Now, because of what happened, because I had the 2 wallets that got blacklisted, people reporting to exchanges, all that, obviously, I didn't want to risk having funds getting locked up somewhere. Okay, while I'm trying to get everybody refunded. So I use what we call a mixer. Now, what the mixer does is say you have crypto in one wallet. So you then take that and you use a mixer service. There's a lot of them out there. Use a mixer service, and it basically, when you're basically sending the funds into the mixer service, it goes into like a contract, and it mixes up and it spits it out into a wallet that you want it to go out into. This basically keeps your transaction anonymous and doesn't allow for anybody to be able to backtrack or track where the original or origin of the funds came from, right? What wallet they came from. it doesn't allow people to track that. All right, which is what I was forced to do pretty much, because again, what happened, I didn't want to happen again. So that's what I did. Now it was 72 hours. That was a time frame for the mixer, because you can set mixers to do it in a shorter period of time, but it doesn't mix it up right, and just it's not as I would say it's not as anonymous. Okay, so again, use a mixer. If you guys don't know about them, there's tons of them online. Go search it up. Go search up on YouTube if you're watching this video on the website, or you're watching this video in the Discord group. You can look them up. Look up crypto mixers. You'll find out all about them, how they work, what they do, and all that. There's plenty of videos out there, education out there that can teach you all about them. So again, we use the mixer for that reason. Okay. Now again, it was 72 hours for the mixer. In the 72 hours, and that's the reason why I put the time frame between 9 and 11 p.m. Pacific time, because that was the time it was going to hit about 72 hours. And I said, okay, it's going to be available. That's why, yes, even when I did the video yesterday, I knew, because of the mix, I already knew that 72 hours. I estimated the time, that we would be able to get it done yesterday now. So obviously it wasn't able to happen. So the mix it still has not popped up. So the funds that I basically sent through the mixer have not popped up yet. So what I did is I contacted the support team for the mixer, and what they told me, and that's what I did over the last couple hours, and what I've been doing is communicating with them, and basically they said give it anywhere from 10 to 12 hours and you should be fine. Okay, so that's what I'm doing right now. So listen, I'm gonna go get some rest. I haven't slept in over 48 hours. All right, I'm going to wait for that to hit. All right. Again, I used the mixer. I had to do what I had to do. I explained that already. Again, I think this should be good to go by today, because again, at 10 to 12 hours, you're talking about, again, it's half a day. So it could be sooner, but again, it hasn't hit yet. So the funds that I sent through the mixer have not yet hit the other wallet that they're going into. As soon as they do, then from there, I'll go ahead and start sending out. All right. I don't know the exact time. I can't give you an exact time right now, but I will say once they do arrive, then I'll go ahead and start sending out. All right. So I'm going to go get some sleep. And then from there, when I get up, I will check to see if I'll check to see if they're available. If it is, I'll start sending out. So again, yes, delay. But again, listen, everyone wants this. Like I said, I believe this would have been done a week ago had that not happened, with people reporting wallets, reporting to exchanges, reporting to, all that did and all that does. And this is what I don't understand. A lot of these people want a refund, but then they don't. Then they're doing things that are causing delays from me being able to get the refund to them. It makes no sense to me. So again, please, everyone, all right. Right now, what's doing is I'm waiting for I'm waiting for the funds to hit the wallet. Okay, that the mixer is going to spit the funds out into. Once that happens, I'll start sending out. That's it. That's all that's left. I'm just waiting on that. I was waiting even prior to, I was waiting. I was sitting there for probably, I don't know how many hours just waiting. It had to be at least 3 hours where I was just 3-4 hours just sitting here waiting. Okay. And just waiting. All right. And then from there, once it didn't come in within 72 hours, that's when I went ahead and contacted support, and then I was able to communicate with them. So again, that's where we're at, everyone. All right. As soon as that comes through, I'll be sending out. Okay. Once the mixer spits it out into the wallet, I'll be sending out, and then that's it. That's all I'm waiting for right now, and then we'll move forward again. I know I said no more deadlines, but again, this is out of my control. This is out of my control, and again, I believe all this could have been avoided. All of this could have been avoided had individuals not started doing that and reporting to exchanges and reporting wallets and doing all of this stuff. All of that could have been avoided. Okay, this would have been done a week ago had that not happened. All right, so again, that's where we're at with everything. So again, I'm letting everybody know now. Again, today is currently April 27th. Okay, it is currently 12:46 a.m. in the morning. And once it comes through, I'll send out. All right, it'll be it's got to be sometime today. That's what they told me, 10 to 12 hours. So I'm expecting today. That's what I have in my mind, 100%. That's what I have set in my mind. All right, because I'm ready to get this done. This is just frustrating at this point, but again, once that gets, I'll go ahead and start sending out. It'll be sometime today. I don't know what time, whether it's going to be morning, whether it's going to be afternoon, whether it's going to be early evening. I don't know. Okay. So please don't, I don't have an exact time. Just expect that by the end of today, April the 27th, okay, that we'll go ahead and have this all done. And by the end of April 27th, Pacific time, we'll have this all done. All right. I'm just waiting on the mixer to spit it out the funds into the wallet. Then from there, I'll go ahead and first thing I got to do is exchange it out, but that's fine. It's not going to take long for me to do that because the wallet it's going into is a multi-coin wallet. Okay, I don't want to get into detail. It's a multi-coin wallet, has an exchange. I can exchange it out real quick, and then boom, go ahead and start sending out. So that's where we're at. So that's the update I have for everyone, and I will give you all an update. I'll give everybody an update sometime in the morning. I'm going to get some rest, and I'll give everybody an update sometime in the morning, and then we'll go from there. So that's, again, just be expecting that by the end of today, April 27th, Pacific time, you'll be good to go, and you'll have your refund.